Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Hoskins. I'm the User Experience Director for pureCHIROnotes. I'm also the founder, and I am a chiropractor. I'm a full-time chiropractor. I see clients 5 days a week, 3 in my private office and 2 at a clinic that serves the underserved here in Spartanburg County. Anyway, I want to walk you through pureCHIROnotes so that you have a better understanding of how it can work and how it does work at this time. Constantly making improvements. Hopefully you see those if you're current users. You'll definitely see those as you come on board with us. First thing I'm going to show you is the interface. This is what's called the dashboard, and this is where when you log on you're going to see it. This is a dummy database. There's nothing here yet. You'll see this populate as we go about doing what we're going to do today. One of the things that I'm not going to cover today is the kiosk. The kiosk is a way for you to have a tablet or a computer set so that the clients, your patients, can check themselves in and enter their own information. I'm not going to show you that today. That's covered in other videos. It's very simple. It's very simplistic. It's very direct and intuitive. So I'm not going to cover that here. But when you log in as the user, you're going to see this dashboard, and the dashboard's going to have just your menu items. Those aren't very elaborate. They're not confusing. It just takes you to a different part of the system. So this is the dashboard. Shows you a graph for client visits, your revenue, and some different metrics that we've come up with. This is all going to be customizable. It's all going to be changing, but the basics are here for you just to get a glance at how the practice is doing. Nothing happens here without clients. Just like in your office, you can have the most robust system possible. If you don't have clients or patients, nothing happens. I'm going to go to the clients area, and I'm actually going to show you how to create a client. Over here in this button, we have 2 options: create a new client and create a new family. I'm just going to create a new client today, and we're going to keep this simple. So first name is going to be Susan, and the last name is going to be December, just so I can keep it right. Email Susan December at email.com. Phone number, this is the important part. They have to have a first name, they have to have a last name, and they have to have a phone number in the system. Those are the 3 key components for what we do. So I'm just going to do 111-1212 for December. The address, we're not going to populate it. We don't have to populate it, but I'm going to, for this example, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Get my fingers work. 29300. Date of birth 12/12. See 1972, and female. We have some other options here, and you can put in referral. All this stuff just gives you the basic information, the basic demographics on this client. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and what happens, this is going to show up to her edit area, so we can do some other stuff here. So the stuff we put in here showed up. Now we can go to billing. This is how we're going to set up the billing for this person, and you have some options here. These options are defined elsewhere, and we'll go over that in a little bit, but this is where you would put in a default service. So if you have a kids visit, you have a sports visit, or if you have a family and friends discount, or if you have a lodge discount or country club discount or membership fee, that would go in here. Not membership fee, visit fee, that would go here. So that's their default. We can add a membership, and we can put in a family membership. We can put in whatever your startup fee is. We can put in, let's say the startup fee is $100. It recurs every 30 days, and the renewal date automatically sets to today, which happens to be December 18th. So we can set this to whatever day of the month you want it to renew on. The recurring fee is whatever their monthly fee is after the first month. So the key here is both of these added together is what you're going to be billed, what they're going to be billed today in the system. Start date automatically puts today, and then you can put the payment method, whatever you wish. or whatever it is. So I'm going to add this, and you can see that adds their active service here, as well as changes their charge line here as well. Okay. We'll cover this other stuff elsewhere. I wanted to cover the billing, the membership packages, and stuff like that. So let's go add another different client. And we're going to call him Billy Wednesday. And again, we just need first name, last name, phone number to get the client in the system. All this other stuff can be added later. I'm going to save that. And again, it should pop up with his stuff here. Good. We're going to go to billing, and we're going to add him a package. So we have some select packages, 444, number of visits for 30 days, and he paid cash for it for $200. So 4 visits for 4 weeks for $200. That's what that package is. Now this is already predetermined, and we're going to go with that in just a second. Then we'll come back here and visit this again. I'm going to add that as his. So now he has 4 visits left after we put that in. To change or to add or to modify memberships or packages or even visits, we need to go to settings, and we go to billing. And if you don't do box on the wall, you can turn this off. You can leave it on, it's up to you. But visits, this is where we set up our visit types. So we can add a service. So if we want to have a child visit, and we're going to make that $25, and we're going to allow more than one. No, save that for later. I'm going to add that to that. Now we can also go to packages, and we can add package. So we can have a 10 visit, 10 over 30, no, 10 over 90. So 10 visits over 3 months, single visits. The price that's normally $450, let's just do 400, and the quantity is 10. So 10 visits over 90 days. There we go. Add that. Boom. Now that's part of our offerings when we do it. Memberships. This is where we can add memberships. So we can add a single membership. Service is single per visit. Quantity is unlimited. Make sure that's there. Startup fee is going to be 100, and the recurring fee is going to be 175. You can make that whatever you wish, but these are just going to automatically populate the fields. So we're going to add this. Now there are some memberships where you can say you are buying this membership and it gives you 5 visits per month. So we're going to go 5 per month. They're going to get 5 per month. The recurring fee is going to be, I don't know, 150. Startup fee is going to be 100. We're going to add that. So what that does is they get 5 visits per month under this plan. Anything other than that rolls over to the single visit price, whatever that's set up as. Always got to have good coffee on hand. So just to recap, in the billing part of the settings, you can set up your type of visits. You can set up your package of visits, and these will be a one-time purchase. So like in memberships, I did the 5 over 4 weeks, but that's recurring, and that's going to every 30 days, that's going to renew on their ledger as a membership type of recurring charge. A package is a one-time purchase. Okay, so that's how you would do that. Now if we go back to the clients, and let's look for December, because we put her in today. So we're just going to click here. If we want to edit just her information, we click on the edit client. We want to check her in, we click check in. But if we want to do the other things, we have to click on her name. So if we go to billing, we can edit this and actually change this to a single. And we can save that. So we put her in as a family, but now we changed it to a single, and all the data changed as well. If we go back to clients and we look at Wednesday, and go to billing, we see he has a membership, or he has a 4 for 4 package, and he's already paid out, so we're not going to change that. But this is where you can edit that. And this is where you would set it for how valid it is. Alrighty. Now, if we go back to dashboard, we've collected those two things because we told them they did. Let me go back to that real quick to show you what that was. So we're going to go back here to December. So Susan, so when we go to billing, when we put this in, we told it that we collected the money, and that's why it shows up as collected. Let that process a little bit. But we still haven't seen anybody. So real quick, I'm going to go and add them as potential. So we're just going to go to the queue. Going to check in client, December. Going to check her in. We're going to check in Wednesday. Going to check him in. I'm going to show you how this counts down. So let's go to Susan. So again, Susan has a monthly membership. So when we start her, as you can see over here, remaining visits is unlimited. It gives us all of her information here. It gives us the interaction here. So subluxation, she's in pattern. We used the drop, thermography change. We want to see her weekly. Going to sign it. She had a P on the left. She had a C1 ASRP. Boom, 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 boom. All in, all done. We're going to sign it, which I already did, and go to complete encounter. We'll talk about this when we talk about the encounter module, which I do have other videos on this. I'm actually going to go and check her in again and show you some of the things that are important to see when somebody comes in again on a membership. So if we're going to check her in again unlimited because she's on a membership. Doesn't mean she can come in anytime. It just means there's no count on her visit numbers. So if we look at previous visits, there it is. We look at billing, there's all the information we need to know there. Any documents we've uploaded are there. And then, so you can see the visit was recorded. And it didn't change the number of visits she had available because she's on a membership. And it does record how many visits she's been in. We go back to queue. Now I didn't record a new note, so I'm going to take her off the queue here. Boom, gone. Billy, we're going to do this. So he has 10 visits. This is his first one. 10 visits left. This is no visits taken away. This is his first one, so there's no visits charged to his ledger yet. So subluxation, in pattern, drop, thermo change. We're going to see him. Nope. Not going to see him 3 per week. We're going to see him weekly. Sign. Let's see. He's got a P on the right. He's got a PRIL5. Let's say he's got C1 ASRP. Just do that. So we're going to do that. We're going to do already signed it. We're going to complete the encounter. We're going to go back and check him in again so I can show you what changed based upon what we did. So you can see he has 9 visits remaining. So if we go to his encounter, he's been seen once, and he has 9 left. Okay, I'm not going to see him today, so I'm going to go back to queue. I'm not going to see him for the second time today. So we're going to do this. Yes, we take him off the queue. So we've seen 2 patients today. We've collected on a monthly single membership, and we collected on a 10 for 90 package deal. So you can see our dashboard shows 2 visits and all the money we collected on those 2 visits. 2 new clients. This was a package deal. This was a membership deal, so 1 of each. 1 package, 1 membership, and then 1 paid by cash and 1 paid by credit card. So this kind of gives us just an overview. Again, these will be changing, becoming more robust, and a lot more information here as we go along. So that's how you set up billing, memberships, packages, and then how they kind of interact with the system. If we go into the reports and do an end of day report for today, you'll see what happens is she came in and was charged, Susie December was charged $275 for the visit. She paid $275 with cash credit. Separate interaction, Billy was charged $400, paid $400 with cash. Separate interaction, Susan was seen as a visit. Since it was included in the package, she wasn't charged anything for that visit interaction. And then Billy was seen as part of a package deal, since he wasn't, since this was covered underneath the amount billed or the package he had set up. He wasn't charged for his visit. So there we go. So we have 2 line items here. We have what's done with the money and then what's done with the visit. All right. So the other thing I need to show you is if Billy had run out of visits on his package, this would have changed over to a normal visit charge on a line item. So the visit itself would have generated a charge, and then you would have a chance in the payment queue to collect on that charge. Let me just show you what that looks like. So we're going to check in a client. We're going to check in him. Hopefully he's not, single per visit. So we're going to start him. We're just going to bring in information, sign, complete. So he wasn't on any kind of thing. So he's a single per visit. We're going to process that, and we're going to take that as a check. Record payment. So essentially what we've done at this point in time, we have 3 visits today. 1 started a single membership. The second one started a 10 visits over 90 days package, and the third one is a pay per visit. So you can see here we have 3 visits. Here's all the money, whatever that adds up to over here. They're all new today because that was also that third person's first visit. He had been put in the system but hadn't been seen before. You can see 1 of each type of billing, single, membership, in a package, different type of where the money came from, and then also different types of payment. Gives you that. We go back to reports for today, the end of day report. If we generate that report, it'll show you again the interaction. Oh, that's not exactly right. The interaction, single per visit, was charged 50. This was off, but that cancels out. So that's not, you have to look into that because that shouldn't be that way. So there we are. That's how it works. As with any software package, it's never perfect. It's never exactly 100% perfect all the time, because it's just not, because we have people working on it. So things like that, that we just found will be tweaked and corrected. And you can do lots of other things in this system, but the down and dirty is it keeps track of what you did to your clients, your client interactions, and it also keeps a very simple ledger for your clients so that you can give them an accounting of what's happened with them and their money, and then at the end of the year you can do an accounting for your accounting to help pay your taxes. I hope this has been helpful. If not, please let us know. I have no problems making these videos to try to clear up any kind of questions, and we'll be making these videos as different things come to a point where we need to explain them a little bit better, where it's not absolutely intuitive. So please don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. I do hope this was helpful. I do hope that your 10 minutes wasn't wasted, and that, or gosh, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Man, I talk a lot. But I decided to take it really slow and walk through this very deliberately. I've got some 30-second challenge videos that run through these things extremely fast. I try to get done in 30 seconds, a task. And I think only one I wasn't able to do in 30 seconds. So watch those if you get more familiar with the system and see how fast it can be done. If there's something you need a little bit more help with, do not hesitate to make an appointment with Sandra or myself to walk you through it in a Zoom call and share and answer questions live with you. Happy to do that. Happy to do that. So thanks for letting us serve you. Talk at you later. Have a great day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.